Hi, Shane Saracen. It's time to, I'm reshooting a snare video because I shot this. It's one of the early ones I shot, and I did it in the other room. And I just pulled it off the shelf and played it without tuning it up, and it had been sitting there quite a while and traveled. And also it had the original head on it still, which, the original bottom head, which is this head. The Ludwig head, and actually this one wasn't perfectly fitted, so I think that it might be sliding out around. I'm not a big fan of these stock Ludwig heads that come on the drum anyway. I mean, I'll usually try them for a while, and then when I really want to use the drum for something, I'll ditch it and I'll put some Remos on. So I'm going to redo this video. This is a Ludwig Twisted Salesman. It is 6.5 by 14, 7-ply maple. This was a reissue several years ago, maybe 2016, 2015, 16, 17, somewhere in there. And they, I think they only made 250 of them or something like that. It has the Millennium throw-off. Anyway, this used to be like a swatch of colors that they had available back in the 60s and whatnot. And if you turn it around, you'll see I actually prefer this side of the drum more, because I like the green and the gold. But you can see it's called a Twisted Salesman, so it goes around. I'm going to put the badge facing forward. Triple flange tubes. I have a Remo Diplomat on the bottom now. The standard snares that came on it, and I have a Remo controlled sound with a white dot on top, just because I had some of them. And normally I use the black dot, and I'm sure that there's not a difference, but to me, I do hear a subtle difference. So I'm going to push my sleeves up here. It's a little cold in this room today because it's winter, and this is an addition onto the house type of room. So I'm going to play it, no muffling whatsoever. Here we go. Ludwig Twisted Salesman, maple. Hands are really cold, a little stiff. Got a little bit of a little ring that I actually kind of like a lot. You don't hear it till you stop, but. Okay, it's definitely got a nice bite to it. I'm going to put the Vader Buzzkill Extra Dry. This is the one I've used on every one of the snare videos because the foam microphone is so sensitive. So I'm going to put it here, and we'll go ahead and start with the snares off. Whew, my hands are really, really cold. Need to warm up before that, and I lost a lot of my subtleties. But there it is, Ludwig, 6.5 by 14 Twisted Salesman, and it's a reshoot of an original video I did a while ago. I'll put the original one in the comments as well. But this is definitely one of my favorites. Something about the, first off, you know, growing up, I grew up in the era when Ludwig was pretty much the company. Although I didn't have a lot of Ludwig as a young kid, I had Slingerland and I had Premier mostly. Over time, I did acquire quite a few Ludwigs, and there's something about them, especially the American-made ones now, but there's something about the Ludwig maple drums that has a little bit more of a bite to it, a little bit more of a crack to it than some of the other companies and stuff. I mean, they all make great drums. I'm not saying that, but there's something about the Ludwig maple that gives it a little bit of a bite. It's just my opinion, but anyway, it's a nice drum. Thanks.